guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the season finale of the FIFA 23 Liverpool career mode. And as you can see, we are so close to the end of the season. We have 4 games left and we play Crystal Palace, Man City, Everton in the Merseyside derby and Aston Villa. And at the moment, Man City are our biggest rivals for the title. So guys, if you enjoy this series and if you want to see season 2, make sure to leave a like and leave your comments down below. Which players should we sign in the summer transfer window? I need a backup goalkeeper, so recommend me a backup goalkeeper. Definitely somebody who is young. And we start off against Crystal Palace on the front foot. Darwin Núñez goes through and the referee gives a free kick. And by the way, this first part of the video is post commentary because my laptop broke down, which had the face cam footage, and at the moment I still can't retrieve the footage from the hard drive. So Mo Salah hits the bar. That was desperately unlucky, but Crystal Palace get a chance in the 60th minute. Thankfully their shot was pretty poor, and then Joe Gomez goes on a mad run. He passes it to Salah. Salah plays a 1-2 with Darwin Núñez. Salah goes through, he shoots near post. Yes! It's 1-0 Liverpool. Mo Salah, our top scorer, the king of Egypt, scores a very important goal in this cagey game, which didn't have a lot of chances. Salah with the outside of his left foot curls it in. And by the way, the second half of this video will be live commentary, so don't worry about that. And only say spins Tsimikas and then he passes it to Kappa, and oh no! Crystal Palace score in the 90th minute, but the linesman's flag saves us. What an incredibly dramatic moment, but it was a good yard offside, and the Liverpool fans are celebrating big win, one step closer to the title, and we keep a clean sheet as well, and I think we deserved it. We had almost 2 XG, 8 shots, only 3 shots by Crystal Palace, and Mo Salah was the man of the match. Anybody can still win the title, but we have played 1 game less than Chelsea, so pay attention to Man City. We are 5 points ahead of Man City, so effectively if we beat them at the Etihad, then we can clinch the title. But then a few days after our game, Manchester City played against Southampton and they lost. That is an incredible, shocking result. And Man City are still up for a treble because they went through in the FA Cup to the final. They have beaten Man United in the semi-finals at Wembley, and Tottenham beat Wolves, so it will be a Manchester City-Tottenham FA Cup final. And as you can see, you know that we got knocked out by Juventus in the Champions League. So Man City knocked out Juventus in the semi-final, and Ajax are on an amazing run. They knocked out AC Milan, so it will be a Manchester City-Ajax Champions League final. Who would have thought that? Absolutely crazy. And come on Ajax, beat Man City and make them suffer, please. And the game against Man City will be epic. I'm really looking forward to showing it to you guys. Man City have a lot of tired players because they played Southampton just 3 days before and they lost that game at home. Can we go to Manchester and win this big game?
The crux of the matter is a league title beckons, and if things go their way, they'll be celebrating it at the end of the 90 minutes. It's Manchester City. They face Liverpool, and it's coming up live.
So here we go guys, Manchester City Liverpool, the title is on the line, but if we lose, we are still going to be 2 points ahead of Manchester City, but I want to wrap the title up in the Etihad. How amazing would it be if we go to the Manchester City Stadium and win the title and celebrate in front of the Man City fans? That would make this title even more special. And Mo Salah passes it to Diogo Jota, who finds Luis Diaz. He does a heel-to-heel flick and then he slips in Robertson, but oh my goodness, Robertson was through on goal and Luis Diaz is taken out. The referee pulls it back, but it's only a yellow card. If it's a yellow, why would you whistle? Why wouldn't you give advantage? And if you pull it back, by the way, that should have been a red card. I was absolutely furious when that happened. And then of course Man City on the front foot. Kevin De Bruyne's shot is saved by Alisson, and then Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, Mahrez, to Ruben Dias, the centre-back, unleashes an absolute rocket. Absolutely incredible strike by Ruben Dias, and this goal reminded me Vincent Kompany scoring against Crystal Palace when Liverpool were so close to winning the title and Man City were struggling against, or was it Leicester City? I think it was Leicester City, and Vincent Kompany pulled out an absolute rabbit from ahead, and Jude Bellingham rolls the defender, but then he hits the post. That is incredibly unlucky, and Man City on the front foot, and Bernardo Silva, after a rebound ricochet, falls back to his feet. Bernardo Silva scores the second goal. Bellingham hits the post just a few minutes earlier. The Man City fans are celebrating like crazy. This was a pretty unlucky goal, and Bernardo Silva scored. And then in the 70th minute, Bernardo Silva is again terrorizing me. And then João Laporte shoots, Alisson saves it, but Erling Haaland, before I could even react, Haaland puts this chance away into the back of the net. As desperately unlucky game for us, I think. But now Man City are really toying with us, and Kevin De Bruyne with a trademark power shot into the top corner to put the dagger in our hearts. 4-0! We are losing to Man City 4-0. But if there is a team in the Premier League that can do this to you, that's Manchester City. So of course I substituted quite a lot of players, and Reggie Cannon, our new right back, goes through, passes it to Nunez, to Luis Diaz, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Just nothing worked for us, nothing went right in attack. We hit the post with Bellingham, but to be honest, Man City were the better team. I can't really complain. And this is now a big blow, because our goal difference is now a lot worse than Man City. So the gap will be 2 points between us and Man City. And if Man City win and we draw a game, then they will be ahead of us on goal difference with the same amount of points. Guardiola is celebrating like crazy. I love these celebrations, but not when it's against us, to be honest. So Man City had an XG of 2.5, we had an XG of 1, so maybe a 3-1 or 2-1 Man City win would have been a fair result, but I can't really complain. They had 8 shots on target, we only had 2. And Erling Haaland was the man of the match. I couldn't keep him quiet like Liverpool kept him quiet in real life. So as you can see, just as I explained, if we draw a game and Man City win, then they will be champions. So we still have 2 games to go, and the Merseyside derby against Everton couldn't be bigger, because Everton are fighting against relegation. And also Salah still has a chance to finish as the top scorer. He's 2 goals behind Luis Muriel, so I will try to get Salah on the goal scoring chart as well. And now back to the live commentary, the second part of the video. And the board informs me that they are thinking about sacking me with just 2 games to go, and we are still in contention for the title. This is absolutely ludicrous, but because we went out of the FA Cup, the Champions League and the League Cup early, they are not happy, and we get the Hungary national team job offer. This will be the biggest challenge yet, but we are scouting in Hungary, so hopefully we can improve the team by bringing through brilliant youth academy players. So I will accept this straight away. Hungary is my home nation, and I've been going to the Puskás Arena for Hungary games in real life. I absolutely love them, so let's hope I can guide them to their first major trophy in European or world football. We won only the Olympics, and we lost 2 World Cup finals in 1938 and 54. So Hungary are yet to win a major trophy on the international football scene. And I wanted to show you this, that Jürgen Klopp is in charge of Hungary now. This is brilliant. Of course, it's not too realistic, because Jürgen Klopp wouldn't take over a national team when he's the Liverpool manager. But I want to live my dream of managing Hungary and Liverpool at the same time. Everton have some new signings in their side. Berenguer, Correa on the right side. But we have a much better team, and I'm starting Naby Keita and Bobby Firmino in midfield. Let's hope we can win this. Darwin Nunez up front.
Some refer to it as the friendly derby, but exactly how friendly is it likely to be when these 2 Merseyside rivals collide? In fact, you would think the sparks are going to fly. Stay with us, we'll have it all for you coming up next on EA TV.
We are 2 games away from the Premier League title, 2 wins, that's what's needed, and the Merseyside derby is going to be a fiercely contested match. Let's go! Robertson, oh this is nice. Oh go on, Bobby, Firmino, Pickford,
keen to take it short here.
and Diaz! Oh, there's Diaz! Let's go! First blood goes to us in the Merseyside derby, and that is a brilliantly well-worked goal. Fantastic short corner routine. I've been practicing this, and Mo Salah with a heel-to-heel flick, and then Diaz blasts it home. Yes, Fabinho! No! No, come on! This is a problem, Alisson. Brilliant. Go on. And I see Darwin Nunez. I mean Luis Diaz. And Nunez gets it. Pickford. What a chance. Beautiful. Beautiful by Mo Salah. Nobody's closing him down, but it's blocked.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him.
Alan. Come on, Alisson! That's Alisson all day long.
The keeper will collect.
What? No, mate, come on, man. Alisson. Virgil van Dijk, Tsimikas, 2. Darwin Nunez and Salah. Tsimikas is in. Oh my goodness, Tsimikas to win it! No! It doesn't have the finish.
A quarter of an hour remaining here.
No. Calvert-Lewin from way outside the box, but Alisson is equal to it.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Yes, Van Dijk and Salah.
Gray.
No, don't! Demarai Gray. Doucouré scores 80th minute and Everton equalise, and this is absolute disaster. I couldn't keep them out. Alisson made some big saves in the second half, but this is incredible drama. We could lose the title because Everton spoil the title party at Anfield at the moment.
Tsimikas. Well, they still have designs
Go
on
on.
the win.
Nunez. Please! Oh, how did the defender get there? Yes, beautiful.
Potential danger.
Bellingham blocked. All right, Salah. Go on, Salah, be the hero. It's a penalty. It's a penalty in the 92nd minute. Incredible drama, but we still have to score it. Salah fouled by Demarai Gray. Oh man, this is a really nervy time. Come on, Salah, please. Mo Salah. He scores! 92nd minute Merseyside derby winner by the hero Mo Salah. Incredible drama in the title race. After we lost 4-0 to Man City, we need a last-minute goal from the King of Egypt, Mo Salah. He keeps his nerve, he has ice in his veins, and he buries it into the top corner. And we are still in front in the title race with 1 game to go. What a season Salah is having, 24 goals in 36 matches. I wish Jurgen Klopp would go out to the crowd and do those fist pump celebrations, because I absolutely love that. What a dramatic way to win the Merseyside derby, and how many times have Liverpool scored 90th minute winners against Everton? I think we hold the Premier League record for scoring 90th minute injury time winners against Everton. It happened more than in any other fixture, and I think we deserved it. We had more shots, more XG, more possession, but Everton had more shots on target, so Alisson had to make some big saves. And this was a fiercely contested, very entertaining game. Luis Diaz was the man of the match, but Salah was our MVP with a goal and an assist. You won't believe what happened. Man City failed to win So we need 1 point on the last day of the season against Aston Villa to be champions. But if we lose and Man United win, Man United can still win the title on goal difference because they have a better goal difference than us. So we need a draw against Aston Villa, and Chelsea lost. So Chelsea will not make the top 4. That is a big loss for them. And Arsenal won, but Arsenal are not going to qualify for Europe as it stands because Aston Villa are already finishing in 6th place, guaranteed that they can still finish in 5th. Tottenham won, so Tottenham sealed their top 4 place basically. And Brighton are in the relegation zone, but Everton are also down there. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth are already relegating. And Salah still has a chance to finish as the top scorer. He needs to score at least 1, maybe 2 goals on the last day of the season. This is it, guys, the last game of season 1, and if we get a draw or a win, we are champions. So let's do this. Let's beat Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. Thiago and Bellingham start.
No doubt about it, the fans are on tenterhooks ahead of this one. They know full well that their heroes could today clinch the league title. Will they do it?
Welcome to Anfield, the Villa Park, Aston Villa, Liverpool. It's always a big game between 2 big clubs in England, but this time it's even more special because hopefully we can win our first league title on FIFA 23. Let's go!
Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen.
Coutinho shoots wide, but that could have been a penalty even. Fabinho.
This one goes, Stuart.
Robertson, Luis Diaz to Bellingham to Jota. Yes! Diogo Jota! It's 1-0 Liverpool, and this goal could mean so much. Because if we don't lose, we are Premier League champions. But we want to win it in style, and I want to win the game. Brilliant pass by Bellingham and a great finish by Jota. First time he thumps it home, and I guess Jota was angry that I left him out against Everton, so he's up for it. And Gerrard should not be as angry because his favourite team Liverpool are about to win the title. Jota. Fabinho.
And back with Robertson.
Luis Diaz. Back to Robertson. Thiago. Oh, what a finish! Great save.
Structured the 4th official to put 2 minutes on the board. He's in with a
How can you leave him so open?
Delivering the corner.
Come on, Fabinho, you have to win that. And Thiago. Oh no! I cannot believe this! 49th minute of the first half, and Luis Muriel scores an incredible rebound goal. There is another twist in the title race, and I mean that is an incredible shot, and then this one as well. I just had nobody on the line, and Luis Muriel, wow, it curls inside the post. And Man United are leading against Wolves, so we need to win or draw, otherwise Man United win the title if we lose.
Does Alex? Salah.
Go on, Salah! Mo Salah! Oh my god. And Jota! It's 2-1! We are back in front! Diogo Jota! And he does that gamer celebration, I love that. Joe Gomez to Salah, to Jota, who was wide open, quick passing, and we found Jota free in the box, and he thumps it home. Thiago to Salah. Go on, Salah. All the way! And oh, it's blocked. Unlucky. And I'm bringing on Henderson, so he will lift the Premier League title as captain of Liverpool FC. Oh, let's go, Salah. Mo. Salah. Mo. Oh.
Nunez.
Ferreira. Ferreira is in. Great first touch, bang. Ferreira. It's in. And it's sealed. This is it, guys! We have won the Premier League title! There is no way we will lose this game now. And Ferreira, the new signing, came on as a substitute and scores above the keeper. And that is a fantastic finish.
Well, possibilities inside the box.
No. Bailey. Muriel.
Could reduce the deficit.
Muriel! Wow! Unbelievable strike. Luis Muriel has just won the top scorer award in the Premier League because he now has 27 goals, I think. What a signing he has been for Aston Villa. Even though Aston Villa, you know, only qualify for the Europa League, which is a brilliant achievement for them. Oh, Darwin Núñez is in, and Darwin Núñez seals it, it's 4, and that is confirmation that we are winning the league title in style. Look at the Liverpool fans celebrating. I love this so much. This has been a really tough, really hard season. Remember, at the start of the season, how much I struggled, how many games I lost, how many goals I conceded. But now I'm getting the hang of the gameplay, and on ultimate difficulty, I'm winning the Premier League title in Season 1. This is incredible. There it is, Liverpool Premier League champions, and there are new cutscenes and new title celebration. Let's see what kind of cutscenes we get, because I absolutely love these. Oh my goodness, let's see the celebrations that the players are doing. Fabinho and Van Dijk jumping together, and players are gathering around in a huddle. We are the champions of England. Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. Don't worry guys, I won't sing more because I have a terrible voice. I'm not a good singer, but I'm just so happy, and I dedicate this Premier League title win to all of you guys who have been watching and supporting this season and this series, and Season 2 will be even more special. And Jordan Henderson lifts the Premier League title. It's Liverpool who are Premier League champions in Season 1. Finally, we are back on the throne of English football, and the Liverpool fans are absolutely ecstatic. They are loving this. Henderson is loving this. He has been a bit part player in this first season, but I think he's the captain, he's still the leader of this team, and that is just absolutely brilliant. I love these new cutscenes. Henderson goes out to the Liverpool fans to celebrate. Oh, that is special. Really awesome, and the graphics look great on this game, and oh my goodness, the Liverpool players are ecstatic. And I think Salah has been the player of the season, but also the forward line of Whoa! What? Did you see that? What was that glitch? What the? That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm so in love with this game. FIFA 23 is the best FIFA in terms of career mode, I think. And of course, there are still some things that EA need to work on, but I love the gameplay, I will be honest, and I will play this a lot, and a lot more different career mode videos are coming to my channel, and I think we thoroughly deserved it. We had 8 shots on target, Aston Villa only had 3, and Mo Salah this time was the man of the match, even though he got only 1 assist. Jota got 2 goals, and Darwin Núñez got a goal and an assist, but Salah made so many brilliant runs. Oh my goodness, I love this question. A dramatic climax, and on the last day we clinched the title, and the boys have been fantastic. It's an incredible experience. I'm proud of this Liverpool team, and Mo Salah has been the player of the Premier League, which is fantastic. And let's actually check out the Premier League team of the season, what kind of players got into the team of the season. And we have Robertson, Van Dijk and Mo Salah, so 3 Liverpool players. I think more players should be in the team of the season from the champions, which is Liverpool this season, which I'm super happy about. Here is confirmation, we have won the Premier League title. We conceded 66 goals, but we also scored 97, which is incredible. It's almost the Liverpool record. But the fact that we won the league by only 80 points shows that really in a normal Premier League season, in real life we would have come about second or third, because yeah, usually Man City win the title by 90 to 95 points. So this 80-point season is not the best, but it was enough this season because the other top teams, nobody really stood out. Man City had only finished in 4th place, but that was very close. There were only 4 points separating 1st to 4th, and Chelsea miss out on the top 4, and Arsenal miss out on European football altogether. Even though in real life they are doing really well, in this career mode they missed out on European football altogether because Middlesbrough alongside Aston Villa have qualified for Europe. Tottenham won the FA Cup. That delights me so much because it means Man City haven't won the double. They are in the Champions League final as well with Ajax. So Man City and Tottenham were in the semi-finals of the FA Cup, and it was really bitterly disappointing to go out very early to Burnley in the FA Cup. Next season's challenge will be to not only win the league but win one of the cups, either the Champions League or the FA Cup. Those are my big goals for next season. And this means that basically Aston Villa have qualified for Europe, but Arsenal didn't, because Middlesbrough won the League Cup, which is an amazing result. I mean, who would have guessed it at the start of the season that Middlesbrough from the Championship would win the League Cup? And of course, I already showed you Real Madrid won the UEFA Super Cup as well. You won't believe this, guys! Man City have bottled the Champions League final again! Ajax have won the Champions League. This is absolutely outrageous, absolutely brilliant. I never in my wildest dreams imagined that Ajax could win the Champions League, and Villarreal smashed Nice in the Conference League final, even though the trophy is all wrong. That's the Champions League trophy. And we won 2 trophies because we won the Community Shield final against Man City as well at the start of the season. And I absolutely love this, that Man City bottled yet another Champions League final. Next season we will try to win the Champions League, and I like it that the game is so tough that even one mistake can send you out of the Champions League, just like in real life. And in the group stage we had a pretty special group stage run. We have smashed Napoli and knocked them out. So Sevilla won the Europa League yet again. They are like record 7-time winners of the Europa League, or formerly known as the UEFA Cup. And Arsenal went out to Sevilla in the semi-finals, so Arsenal are still waiting for their first major European trophy. And my favorite Spanish team, Real Betis, went out in the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and Man United got knocked out by Inter in the round of 16 of the Europa League. Now that is pretty disappointing for Man United fans. And Ferencváros, the team that I did a career mode win on FIFA 22, they went through to the round of 16, which is a pretty awesome achievement for Ferencváros. And here is confirmation that Villarreal won the Conference League. So the Spanish teams were pretty dominant, but Ajax, rolling back the years, winning the Champions League for I think the 5th time in their history, is pretty darn special. So congratulations to Ajax for winning the Champions League against Man City as well. What an achievement that is. And Salah was our top scorer with an incredible 29 goals, and he also got 28 assists. That's almost 60 goal contributions, 57 goals and assists combined in 51 games. Is an epic season. And Jota, 35 goals and assists combined in 42 games, is also pretty darn special. And Salah is still growing at 30 years old. Jota went up by 3. Diaz, 19 goals, 18 assists. Absolutely spectacular. Darwin Núñez also, he started the season pretty slow, but once he got going, he started banging in the goals. 17 goals and 13 assists. That's 30 goal contributions in 47 games, is pretty epic. 10 goals for Naby Keita. Even though he only played 36 games, he was our top scoring midfielder. He's not growing as much, but Bellingham, oh my goodness, what a signing he has been. 9 goals and 10 assists. I think he can do even better next season. Bobby Firmino, 8 goals and 5 assists in just 30 games because he had a pretty big injury. Is also pretty awesome. Thiago also 7 goals and 3 assists is really, really lovely. And Jesus Ferreira, the new signing, I want a little bit more from him, but he's still growing and developing. Only 3 goals and 3 assists. I think next season we'll have a big part to play. Hopefully Jesus Ferreira and Henderson, even though he's only 32, still growing even though he's 32 years old. Fabinho got a goal, Reggie Cannon got a goal, and Tomáš Farkas, the youth academy player who grew by 19 rating points because I changed his position. He's going out on loan, but on his debut he scored, which is pretty epic. And Alisson played every game, but in the summer I will sign a big new backup goalkeeper because we will need that. Andy Robertson got also 4 assists. Van Dijk played a lot of games this season as well, and Joe Gomez also grew by 3 points. So Joe Gomez is still growing nicely. Konate is now 83 rated. Matip also grew by 1. But because he's slower than Konate, I wanted to play Konate in the second half of the season. Trent Alexander-Arnold had 2 big injuries, so he only played 28 games, but still he got 5 assists. And I tried to play as the Liverpool play in real life. Tsimikas only 21 games, but he's back up to Robertson, and because Robertson didn't get an injury, he played a lot of games. And now let's look at the young players on loan. Curtis Jones went up by 2. Kyle Gordon improved by 5 ratings, which is pretty awesome. Calvin Ramsey improved by 3. Carvalho by 2, Harvey Elliott by 3 ratings, and I look forward to using this guy in the future. Max Voltman, he needs to grow more because at 60 rated he won't play anytime soon for us, but Adam Hunt, our homegrown talent, is growing and developing nicely, and in one more season he will come back and be a regular player for us. Owen Beck is growing nicely, Kumatio as well, Leighton Clarkson, Reece Williams, these guys have only grown by 2 points. And Paul Glatzel also grew by 2 points as well. And Yunus Musa, who was at our club until January, he grew by 4 ratings. That is pretty awesome. He now has still 71 finishing. He needs to improve that, but otherwise he's a pretty awesome player. And also Arroyo went up by 2 points, Van den Berg as well, Balagizi by 3, Tyler Morton by 2, Conor Bradley grew as well, and Jarosz. And remember, James Milner was 78 rated at the start of the season, and then we sold him to Lazio. He went down to 71 rating. Wow, that is incredibly low. As expected, Luis Muriel became the top scorer of the Premier League. Salah got 24 goals, Jota got 17, Luis Diaz got 16 as well, which is pretty awesome. And even McTominay, how did he get 12 goals from Man United? That's pretty ridiculous. Haaland in the end only got 17 goals as well, but Ronaldo got 22. Salah became the guy with the most assists. Diaz got 13, Jota got 12, Nunez got 11. Nunez 11 assists. That's pretty special. And Bellingham got 7 assists as well. Alisson only kept 6 clean sheets, but we won the title, so I don't mind that. Firmino and Fabinho were the top scorers in the Community Shield final, and Podence won the top scorer award in the FA Cup. Phil Foden was the top assist guy in the FA Cup as well. And in the League Cup, former Chelsea player Chuba Akpom was the top scorer ahead of Neil Maupay of Everton. Leandro Trossard got the most assists alongside the guy from Ipswich, and Sanchez from Brighton got the most clean sheets. But Brighton lost the League Cup final, which is embarrassing for them because they lost to a championship side. And in the UEFA Super Cup, these were the top scorers and the assists. And the Champions League top scorer was Vinicius Junior, even though Real Madrid didn't even make the final. But Dusan Tadic goes down into the Ajax folklore history books with 9 goals in 13 games. He helped Ajax win the Champions League, which is a historic achievement. Salah only got 4 goals in 10 games in the Champions League, but we rotated a lot, especially in the group stage, and Salah got the most assists in the Champions League alongside like 5 other players, which is pretty funny. Jota got 3 assists in the Champions League as well, and Alisson kept 3 clean sheets in the Champions League. Sadik from Real Sociedad was the top scorer in the Europa League. He's a former AS Roma player, and I know this because we signed him for the AS Roma career mode, which we will start in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm still working on recording a few games for season 1 episodes, and you could see the top assist guys and the top clean sheet guys in the Europa League. And the Conference League was dominated by Villarreal. Danjuma and Moreno got 22 goals combined. That is pretty darn special. Congratulations to them. And Aspas, who was signed from Celta Vigo, had the most assists for Villarreal as well, and Rulli, their goalkeeper, had the most clean sheets. And let's look at the finances, because we earned a lot of prize money, as you can see, from the Premier League. So our current budget is still very healthy. We sold players for 3 million and we bought players for 121, so our net spend was almost 120 million pounds. And here are the highest selling t-shirts. Salah, Jota and Diaz, our front three, no surprise, gets the most t-shirts sold. And our profit margin was 380 million, which is pretty high, I think. We earned a lot more than what we spent. And here is the breakdown from earnings. We got a lot of money from merchandising and prize money. And also our biggest expense has been player wages, as always, but we also spent quite a bit of money on transfers. And the board is not really happy with us, and I really hope that they will extend my contract, because at the moment our manager popularity rating is only 53. We completed this one, and we completed this objective as well, but we failed to win the Champions League, we failed to win the FA Cup, but we won the Premier League title, and we didn't complete this objective either, but that's low priority. So I think because we won the title, our manager rating should be a little bit higher. Watford and Sheffield United got promoted from the Championship, so 2 clubs who used to be pretty regular teams in the Premier League, and the 3rd club could be Norwich, West Brom, Blackburn, Burnley. Blackburn would be a fresh new club because they haven't been in the Premier League for a long time, but the other clubs have. And Swansea, my favorite team in the Championship, is mired in mid-table. PSG won the French League by an absolute landslide, no surprises there really. Leipzig won the Bundesliga though, ahead of Bayern Munich. Now that is a surprise. Congratulations to them, really, that's pretty special. Inter won the Serie A ahead of Roma and Napoli, and Juventus don't even qualify for the Champions League after going to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Juventus won't be even in next year's competition. Ajax won the Dutch league ahead of PSV, so no surprises in the Netherlands. And Benfica won the Portuguese league ahead of Braga and Porto. Sporting only finished in 4th place. Rangers won the Scottish Premier League ahead of Hearts, and Celtic only finished in 3rd place. Now that is pretty unrealistic. And the big one, La Liga, was once again won by Real Madrid. Barcelona only finished 3rd, and Atletico didn't even qualify for Europe. Wow, that is pretty shocking stuff. So our biggest win was against Bournemouth, our biggest loss was against Man City, and here are our stats for season 1. And I love this, that at the end of the season it lists your achievements. It's a shame that the Champions League is not listed, because it just doesn't fit, but we finished 1st in the Premier League, we won the Community Shield, and as you can see the other results, yeah, we haven't won the other trophies. So the board is not entirely satisfied with my performance and the team's results this season, but they still hope that we can achieve another great season, so they want me to remain at Liverpool for season 2. So yes! We kept our job, only just, but next season we need to do better, we need to win more trophies, and that's it for season 1 of the Liverpool Career Mode. If you are looking forward to season 2, leave a like, thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later, goodbye!